Hello and welcome to a quick little progress update video on the 1995 Solectria E10 repair slash restoration here. As you can see, the cabling is a lot neater now. I went and put some split loom tubing on all of the stock Chevy wiring, and then also did the same to all of the E10 wiring, high voltage stuff, trying to keep it all separate so I don't have a bunch of wires hanging down here in the battery box anymore. I've also rerouted, this is the B-stack negative cable that's sitting in here. I've taped off the end of it. I also rebuilt the power distribution box here. A couple fuses were missing. It looks like at some point they had a much more powerful battery charger than the two B1000s, which for a total of 2 kilowatts. They probably had something a little bit more, and yeah, they burned up both the fuses, and so they just bypassed it. So I went ahead and took a couple fuse holders, 20 amp fuse holders, out of a Solectria Force power distribution box that I had, and went ahead and wired those in. I've got a bunch of pictures. They're on the website, and of that, a bunch of pictures of that whole process, because all it looks like I did is put the box in. But I took the whole thing out, rewired it, and put it all back in, and then did some cable management. So I also coated the, since for some reason they used red and black wire for the negative line, I've covered it in electrical tape just to make sure that that's negative. I'll go ahead and label it too. But got everything hooked up back together, so this should be all good. I still need to do a bit of cable management over here because there are a lot of bare wires. These should all have split loom tubing on them, so I'll go ahead and clean that up. And then all that's left is to essentially wire the back battery box. I got to bring the temperature sensors up into the front battery box here, and then there's a cable that goes between the front battery box and the rear battery box. And to finish the B stack, because you end up with all of A stack in the back battery box, and half of, well, the majority of it ends up being, of B stack ends up being in the front battery box, and the rest of the batteries end up being in the rear battery box. So there's a cable that goes between the two to connect them together. But this is the main negative that goes to, from B, for the second stack, or B stack. And yeah, that's it. Progress is being made. Hopefully it looks a lot cleaner now, and much easier to work on. Thanks for watching.